So guys, how are you all doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today, we are going to be going over some more FIFA 17 ratings. Now, I've done a load of ratings so far. I've done most of the Premier League transfers. If you haven't seen them, make sure you check them out. I'll leave a link to the playlist in the description below. I've also done a couple of full team predictions. If you want to check them out as well, a link to the playlist will also be in the description for that. But today, we'll be going over the worst players in the Premier League so far. So basically, the downgrades in the Premier League. But guys, before we do jump straight into this video, if you do like this video somehow, if you do like it, make sure you hit that like button. The support on these videos have been amazing. I do really appreciate it. If we can hit 30 likes again, I know you guys will hit it. There will be another video very, very soon. And also, guys, if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss one of these videos. Let's jump straight into the first player. Without further ado, this is the first player. We have Depay from Manchester United. He's going from an 81 to a 79. Now, maybe the overall downgrade is a bit harsh, but he hasn't performed nowhere near he should have in last season for Manchester United. He had a couple good games here and there, but other than that, he was terrible. So a -2 overall from an 81 to a 79. The dribbling, defending, and physical is going to stay the same. The only stats are going to change are the pace, the shooting, and the passing. So the pace -1, the shooting and passing -2. So now he's going from 90 pace to 89 pace. Pretty decent, I'm not going to lie. 76 shooting, 71 passing from the 78 and the 73 before. His card looks still pretty decent. He's also got the nice still dribbling stat as well. But overall, his card looks pretty decent, and maybe he could go to that 80 overall. I'm not sure, but he definitely does deserve the downgrade. And going on to the second player, we have Walcott from Arsenal. And actually, before I go to Walcott, Depay only scored 2 goals of the whole of last season. No assist, only 2 goals. So, that being said, let's move over to Walcott. He scored 5 goals and 2 assists in the whole season. Now, Walcott is a tricky player because he did have a few very, very nice games for Arsenal last season. Very, very nice. I have to say, the one against Manchester United where I think we was like 3-0 up in the first 20 minutes. He was magnificent. He was just amazing. Now, I think he'll go from an 81 to a 79. Once again, he could be that type of player that because he did have a few games and his stats last season, he scored 5 goals and 2 assists. Not that bad. The pace has stayed the same. -3 shooting, -3 passing, -1 dribbling, -3 defending, and -3 physical. He was one of them players where he was just non-existent. He wasn't even part of the game. As I said, he did have a couple of good games, but overall, he was just so bad. He was putting out of runs, he was putting out of tackles. He was just so weak in certain situations. I don't know what it was, but hopefully in the new season, he can come back stronger. This is what I think he will be. 96 pace, 74 shooting, 71 passing, 80 dribbling, 30 defending, and 60 physical. Still a pretty decent card for a winger. But other than that, that's Walcott done. Let's move on to the third player now. We have Benteke, Liverpool's player. Now, when he was at Aston Villa, he was ripping defenders to shreds. He was scoring multiple goals. And he moved to Liverpool and it kind of went downhill. Now, I was quite surprised when I looked at how many goals he scored. He has scored 9 goals and 3 assists. Now, to be honest, it's not that bad for a striker. Now, I know people like Harry Kane and Vardy scored like 24, 25 goals. But for Benteke to have a really, really bad season and score 9 goals is not that bad. But I still think he does. I still think he deserves the downgrade. Sorry, -1 overall from an 82 to an 81. -1 pace, -1 shooting, -3 dribbling, -3 passing, -3 physical. So now he's on the 76 pace, 80 shooting, 62 passing, 72 dribbling, 33 defending, and 85 physical. This is what I think his cards will be in FIFA 17. Guys, so far, tell me what you think of these cards. I think I've done a pretty good job in terms of the stats. But other than that, let's move over to the fourth player. And we have Wayne Rooney going from an 86 to an 85. He scored 8 goals and got 6 assists last season. So he does get a downgrade. I think most people will downgrade him if they were to make videos on him. He's going from a striker to a cam. I think that's where he's going to play for Manchester United. -1 overall, -3 pace, -2 shooting, -1 passing, Dribbling, defending stayed the same, and -2 physical. So now he has 72 pace, 84 shooting, 80 passing, 81 dribbling, 47 defending, and 85 physical. I think that looks pretty decent for his card. -3 pace. I think he definitely does deserve that -3 pace. He isn't the fastest as he used to be. The shooting is still okay. Dribbling's good as well. Physical still decent. And let's moving over to the last player. Probably the worst, the worst player in the league last season. We have Eden Hazard from Chelsea, going on from an 89 to an 88. Now, to be honest, I was going to downgrade him to an 86, 87. Now, he only had one bad season, and he was brilliant the season before. So that's why I have kept him to it at 88. He scored 4 goals and got 3 assists. Now, his first goal came on like the 34th game of the season, and there's only 38 games, so that's how bad he was. 4 goals, 3 assists, as I did say. -1 overall. The pace has stayed the same, dribbling has stayed the same, defending has stayed the same. -1 shooting, -2 passing, and -3 physical. So now his card is looking like 90 pace, 81 shooting, 82 passing, 92 dribbling, 32 defending, and 61 physical. So now that is Hazard's card. In this video, I covered Depay, Walcott, Benteke, Rooney, and Hazard. Tell me what you think of the stats in the comments below. Tell me what you would change. It'll be very interesting to see if you have a different opinion to me. But guys, also tell me in the comments below if there's any more players I should cover in these Premier League downgrades. So guys, if you did like this video, please comment and subscribe. Also, follow me on Twitter. Our link will be in the description. And I will see you next time. Woo-boo! Today, I'm going to be bringing you the best overall players in the Euro. So these are the players that have played the best throughout the whole tournament. Now, these have been officially confirmed by the UEFA website, by the UEFA team. These are the players that I've picked for basically the team of the tournament. I'm going to be showing you them in